Hi everyone. Thank you for coming today. I'd like to share with you some interesting facts about our world yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I'll start by posing a question. So, how many of you can access Facebook on your phone right now? Okay, pretty much everyone. Did you know that over half of you are going to check it before this class ends? According to the journalist Dr. Walters, in 2012, 53% of young adults admitted to using Facebook during class. Our generation has adapted to expecting everything to be at the tip of our fingers. Watching the documentary Happiness Is made me want to research the differences in upbringing of generations yesterday, today, and tomorrow. These generations have many titles, but I will refer to them today as generations X, Y, and Z. My information comes from the Huffington Post, TNW, and Viola magazine. With that being said, today I'm going to tell you about some of the technological advances that generations X, Y, and Z have made that have potentially evolved our ideas of making us happy. First, there's Generation X. This generation was born between 1966 and 1976. They're known as the descendants of the baby boomers, the lost generation, and most commonly our parents. As descendants of the baby boomers, Generation X was thought to become the lost generation because of the success of the baby boomers. Because of technological advances, they have turned into the remembered generation. The age of the baby boomers won't be remembered very long because there is no electronic records of their achievements. The only records available are those passed down through family members of the generation. X is the first to have digital photography and capture memories that can be preserved. Generation X was the first generation to have electronic hospital records and educational records like birth certificates and SAT scores. As we all know, first is the worst, second is the best. So naturally I'm going to talk about our generation next. Generation Y was born between 1977 and 1994 and is oftentimes referred to as the millennial generation, meaning the Great Generation. We outnumber our parents' generation 2 to 1, which is the largest cohort aside from the baby boomers. Because of resources, it's gotten easier for us to get credit cards and jobs at an earlier age. Because of this, our generation has been more involved with helping our parents pay for things like groceries and bills and cars even. According to Dr. McGee, Generation Y looks to the outside, says we look to the outside world to define ourselves, asking questions like how many friends do I have on Facebook, how many texts do I receive a day, and what do I get when I Google myself. She says that we're so self-absorbed in the world that we think of ourselves through technology rather than thinking about ourselves. Now that I've talked about the generation of yesterday and today, I'm going to talk about the young ones. Generation Z are all those born from 1995 to 2012. This generation has problems with something called brand loyalty. Brand loyalty is a result of consumer behavior that is affected by a person's preferences. Does anyone think it's weird when you see someone walking around and they're wearing Nike and Under Armour at the same time? It's a little weird. Whether it's brands of clothing, philosophical ideas, or even religion, this generation thinks it's okay to mix it up and adopt their own ideas and their own opinions on everything. This also may come to a surprise to you, but they control the economy. According to socialmarketing.org, Generation Z has been the biggest spending group of their time because they have access to gift cards and things online like Amazon and iTunes. Due to the rapid advances that we're making in technology, it's said that the majority of their jobs haven't even been created yet. As you can tell, a lot has changed in the last 50 years. Thanks to generations X, Y, and Z, technology has come a long way. We focus our attention on technology for communicating, buying and selling things, and even educational purposes. Do you think we invest such a vast amount of our time into our life or into technology because it makes us happy or because it's a filler for a void of happiness? When you get home, I encourage you to look around, note how many times you check your Facebook or buy something on Amazon, and then ask yourself, is it worth investing time into? Thank you.